So next, I wanted to tell you that there were a lot of things in life that I was going through to make me understand that there were different subjects in life. And I want to take the most important researches, what we know nowadays about the music, about religion, about medicine, about right, about psychology, about biology, chemistry, physics, social work, society work, and then stuff good to know about pharmacological things, what kind of medicine or what alternative medicine is going to work out against what kind of diseases, about internet, what do we know about the internet, what makes the internet nowadays so dangerous, what is the internet all about, where did it start, we can all look it up, but there were actually not a lot of people which are making videos on how things are working, how to call on internet, how internet phone calls are working, how politics are working, how the history is working. Because if you don't know about the history and what the history did, if you don't know about finances, about bank systems and stuff like that, this is all things that we should be interested in. A lot of people were asking me, why pray you want to start a video vlog right now? Why you want to talk about all these topics? Because I want to start to do this kind of topics because I want to make people clear that I'm really in all these kind of genres and that I'm trying to really get the most important information out of it. But also to make this topics and fields questioning, and that you're gonna get interested in those topics too, and that you just try to research on your own too. I want to bring those kinds of important themes into a conversation, even with the people online, that we can have an exchange about mindsets in different fields. So there are gonna be several videos like that, and there are gonna be also videos about what I think about the way how they do the education in countries nationally, about the right systems, about constitution, about religion law, and constitutional law, about governmental law, about movies that inspired me, about opinions, because I think that opinions are very, very important, and feedbacks are very important, that we just understand to be very professional in the way of looking to a logical, to structurize and to summarize topics. We have to look in a very academical way of talking about them. So we're gonna take it it's very objective, but it's also very very basic, that we're gonna take just the basic information and not interpret too much into it, you know what I mean? Of course there's places for interpretation, but we take just the sentence what it is said, that we just start looking up in an academical way, like college people do when they do researches, where do we have facts, how many percentages, that we just know about it. I would also do a video about mode and fashion, how can we just appear in a way that people might take us more serious, or social media, what I think in general about social media, what my experience was with social media. I would like to say that too. This is beautiful. About internet and hacking, about what happened, how is the internet structured, how is the internet, what is going on with the internet, and what is going on, who is taking the control about a lot of things, you know what I mean? Then about intelligence in general, like that we have technical intelligence which helps the human being to memorize better and to directly, like if you have any kind of issue, that you can directly look it up again. So the technique is helping us very, very much. But it has also pros and contras. So yeah, I mean, there's other video topics that I'm going to make in live. And I'm also going to make a lot of social videos. How the brain of the man works, how the brain function is, of women. About psychology, which is also very important, about like what people been through. And how to get more power to carry on their way, and how to heal in different kinds of areas. Yeah, it's like, it's gonna be social, it's gonna be entertaining, it's gonna be very smart, and I hope that you guys gonna enjoy all these kind of topics, and yeah, keep sharing it. See ya. And even giving me feedback, it's always interesting to get to know about what people might still think, or which topics are still open where I didn't thought about so much. So I'm always open for an open conversation, and into learning even more. So, and if you have any questions, you're always welcome to ask your questions. I will try to answer the best as I can. And if I even don't know about it, I'm going to look it up, and I'm going to ask people, lawyers, friends, that are all gonna get to know through the music, and through being an open-minded person, traveling a lot the world. I started like connecting with the right ones, and want to build the network and the community bigger with people who also want to change the world in a positive, better place, and who are willing to do everything to have the responsibility for not just, for themselves, even for a whole society or for a whole nation. So if you're gonna feel called yourself to do big, and that you understand that you realize that you have knowledge, and that you're gonna look up yourself a lot of things, and not just that, like, okay, just live a normal life, just have a wife, just have kids, and just have a family, and that's all. I would be very, very happy if you just start connecting and giving me all your ideas and all your thoughts, and that we can talk about it, and that we can just like mention it, because people need to be helped, and questions need to be answered, and we should all work together to make people realize about everything. Because if we are a lot of brains together, I think that the consciousness, even in a society, will raise up. And yeah, I will. A very big topic that I actually almost forgot is about work. How do you see yourself? And do you think that you're just made for that work, or do you do a work where you can really feel yourself peaceful with, where you understand that you can even like, you can expand more, you can like do more, you can go over the borders with your job. You need to be fully safe and fully happy with your life. I think this is very important. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.